Thanks for joining us, Paul. So, exit from the FA Trophy today against Hartlepool. What's your thoughts on the game, mate?
Game of two halves, is it, as they say, or is it a game of decisions?
Yeah. Decisions
on officials' decisions. But with full value for 60 minutes or 50 minutes, whatever, to be in front. They've equalised. Not going to keep a team like them down for long. But I think certain areas and decisions just went against us in that second half, and full compliments to them. Obviously they've utilised it and took advantage of it, but I really didn't think we deserved the outcome. Do you know what I mean? I thought we were full value for it, and they probably agree with that. 5-1 flatters them, but it is what it is. They're in the next round, and at the end of the day I'm still immensely proud of them lads.
So we'll talk through the pride of the run that we've had and the pride of today in general, because it was a fantastic day for the club, and it got off to the perfect possible start.
It is, yeah. Great start, and look, we were full value for it. I know it's only after 3 minutes. It's a great goal by Josh, but everything in that first half, we were hungry, we were aggressive with our press, we were faced every loose ball, faced every second ball. We were good. We were organised, we had good shape, and that was against the wind and against the team that's like I say, I keep saying it, full-time team, and we frustrated the life out of them, and we were full value for it. The second half, I thought we were going to pin them in, and we did a little bit for 10 minutes. Then they've scored the goal. I say they've worked an opener and they've scored from it, and then obviously the sending off, and the least said about that the better, because then I think that's just swung it in their favour. Then it's gone their way.
It's a difficult one, isn't it? Because certainly for the first half, like you say, we were, really in really good shape. Weathering the storm for when Hartlepool did have spells of possession and were showing glimpses of their ability and potential. And as the game goes on, with windows of sort of 5 minutes, 10 minutes pass, and you start to believe more and more, don't you? And then it's just disappointing that the whole perspective of the game and the whole day's just been sort of soured by that decision, hasn't it, to send Josh on?
Yeah, it has. Look, I'll never blame officials for results. I'll never blame them, ever. And like I say, it just swung it in their favour, and they don't need any favours, a team of their calibre. They don't need any advantages given to them, and little things like that. Don't get me wrong, there was a few more decisions after that probably could have gone against us or could have gone for them, and the referee, it was just as bad for them at times towards the end, but I think that hinged on that. It's 1-1. Do you know what I mean? We're not getting beat at that point. We were 1-0, they've equalised. A couple of minutes later, we're down to 10 men, and that has obviously, but they'll say otherwise, they'll say it wasn't, but it is what it is, and I have to just bite my lip, take it on the chin. And like I say, let's not look at that. Let's look at the crowd we had. Let's look at the people we had here supporting us. Let's look at what we had here today. Because if we can bottle that up and we can have that every week, we won't be far wrong. And hopefully we won't have to rely on officials' decisions going against us. We'll just win games outright. So if we can take that into the league now, which I'm pretty sure we can, the lads are deflated in there, as if they've played a league game and been beat by someone that they should be beating. So that's how deflated they are. But I think, look, we've just gone toe-to-toe with it. A really good side, let's make no bones about it. A team that got relegated from a football league last year. So let's be proud of that, let's take stock of it, and let's just enjoy what we had.
Does that speak volumes for you though, Paul, about the way that your sides competed with sides that should be beating us, on paper, but we've kind of turned up on the day and we've shown our quality on this run? And does it sort of speak volumes to you that you can play a side that's 3 leagues higher, that's fully professional, that's a pretty well-known, storied football league team, and your players can come off feeling disappointed that they haven't got something out of the game?
Yeah, it is a testament to the lads and that, and what the beliefs are, and how they're producing things on the pitch. So yeah, that's great, and I say, but it's no consolation today. Like, we could have caused a massive upset today. Yeah. We haven't, it's not to be, but it's back to our bread and butter, and they'll work just as hard to put things right and start getting us back up the table, because on them performances we should be top half of the table anyway, or top 5, top 10s, do you know what I mean? We should be around that. So that gives us the belief as well, doesn't it, that look, we can do this against them, and we've done another cup games, we've now got to get back to the bread and butter. So hopefully the lads not too deflated, they can have a drink, they can enjoy themselves a little bit with the fans and that, and then Tuesday night we go again up with them.
And then just to finish off on the fans there, Paul, if you don't mind, we've spoken a few times this season, we've spoken a few times on this run about the importance of the fans. We spoke at Witten at the end of last season about us all sort of getting on a journey together and all sort of riding in the same direction, and you know, it must have been really pleasing for you to see so many supporters coming out for you, not just today but also on the journey, also on the other games that you've had at Lancaster, at home against Stamford, that brilliant day at Buxton, and then all culminating today with a brilliant crowd and the supporters right behind you.
Look, it's about making memories, isn't it, at this level? Not everyone can win the league, not everyone can get to Wembley, can they? Do you know what I mean? Although we was dreaming at half time, don't get me wrong, but look, if we've give the fans hope and a bit of belief, and we've give them some great days out, which we have. We've give them Lancaster, we've give them Stamford here, we've give them Buxton, and we've give them a good day today, I feel, at least for 60 minutes anyway. So if they can remember them and they can still back us on the journey, then I'm pretty sure there'll be plenty more that will come, and we can store them in the memory bank. Look, the club's been very successful over the few years as well, and I don't want to demean anything that they've ever done, like winning leagues and winning cups, but I think today's occasion's got to be up there, Buxton's got to be up there, and Lancaster and that, and Stamford's, they've got to be up there with the memories, and hopefully it gives us a platform to build on, and that's all we're looking to do, build and see where it takes us then.
Brilliant, Paul, thanks for your time.
Thank you.